The long wait is finally over. Chris Hamilton has gotten behind the wheel of the Ferrari SF25, and the results are absolutely jaw-dropping. For months, fans, experts, and even rival teams have speculated about what Ferrari's latest car would bring. Would it mark a step forward? Could it finally give the Scuderia the championship contender they've been yearning for? Most importantly, how would Hamilton adapt to a new machine after spending over a decade with Mercedes? After his first shakedown test at Fiorano, we now have the answers, and they could completely alter the Formula One landscape for 2025. Before we get into the specifics of Hamilton's initial impressions, Ferrari's upgrades, and how it will impact the championship race, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest updates. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. The biggest moment of the preseason unfolded at Ferrari's private Fiorano circuit. It was the first time the SF25 roared to life on the track. It was a filming day, meaning Hamilton and Charles Leclerc were both limited to just 100 kilometers of running each. While that may seem like a small amount, it was still a vital opportunity to gather initial data and let both drivers get a feel for the new car before heading to Bahrain for official preseason testing. As per Ferrari's tradition, Charles Leclerc was the first to take the SF25 onto the track. The Monaco driver completed around 30 laps, setting the initial baseline for Ferrari's evaluation of the car. Early reports suggest Leclerc immediately noticed that the SF25 felt more balanced and predictable compared to last year's SF24. Ferrari has been focusing on improving stability under braking and enhancing tire management, two areas where they struggled in 2024. After his session, Leclerc looked pleased with the car's performance, waving to the fans gathered near the circuit. He then handed the SF25 over to Hamilton. The moment everyone had been waiting for arrived. Lewis Hamilton, in full Ferrari gear, climbed into the SF25 for the first time. At exactly 12:47 local time, Hamilton fired up the engine, shifted into first gear, and rolled out of the garage to a roar of applause from the hundreds of fans watching. Hamilton's first few laps were smooth and controlled, as he familiarized himself with the car's braking points, throttle response, and handling. Then he started to push harder. Early feedback from Ferrari insiders indicates that Hamilton was blown away by how much better the SF25 felt compared to his recent Mercedes cars. His reactions were incredibly positive. Here's what we've learned so far. When it comes to braking stability, Hamilton noted that the SF25 felt much more planted under braking, allowing him to carry more speed into the corners. This is a major improvement from his 2023 Mercedes, which struggled with rear-end instability. One of the first things Hamilton praised was the engine response. Ferrari has reportedly made significant improvements to the power unit, which now delivers smoother acceleration and better energy deployment coming out of corners. Another standout feature of the SF25 that Hamilton immediately appreciated was the rear-end grip. The car's redesigned aerodynamics and suspension have greatly improved rear stability, something Ferrari struggled with last season. Hamilton mentioned that he felt much more confident pushing the car to its limits, even in the tight corners of Fiorano. Ferrari's aggressive development of the SF25's pull rod suspension has also paid off with significantly better mid-corner balance. Hamilton quickly noticed that the car allowed him to attack corners more aggressively than he could in his 2023 Mercedes. According to Ferrari insiders, their simulator data had already predicted a 0.4-second gain per lap compared to the SF24. Hamilton and Leclerc's feedback confirmed this, proving that Ferrari's upgrades are legitimate. To put this into perspective, if Ferrari had already been competitive at the end of 2024, this newfound speed could be enough to make them genuine title contenders in 2025. In the final race of 2024 in Abu Dhabi, Carlos Sainz qualified third, just 0.229 seconds behind Lando Norris. If Ferrari has indeed gained 0.4 seconds per lap, they would have easily been on pole position. This is a game-changing development, and Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes will all be closely watching Ferrari's progress. For Hamilton, this could be his best shot in years at fighting for an eighth world title. But there's still one big challenge ahead: his new teammate, Charles Leclerc. The internal Ferrari battle is expected to be intense, as Leclerc has been the team's golden boy for years and is determined not to let Hamilton take over. However, Hamilton's experience, racecraft, and ability to develop a car might give him a crucial edge over his younger teammate. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur has made it clear that both drivers will receive equal treatment at the start of the season. However, if one of them gains the upper hand early, the team may be forced to pick a number one driver to maximize their championship chances. The first few races of 2025 will be crucial in determining who will lead Ferrari's charge. With the Fiorano shakedown complete, the next stop is Bahrain for official preseason testing. This will be the real test. While Ferrari's simulator data shows promising results, the big question is, how will the SF25 perform against the likes of Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes in Bahrain's hot desert conditions? For now, Hamilton's early feedback paints a very strong picture, but the real test will come when they hit the track against their rivals. The internal battle between Hamilton and Leclerc is going to be fascinating to watch. Will Hamilton's vast experience, adaptability, and racecraft allow him to take control of the team early? Or will Leclerc's deep knowledge of Ferrari's systems and raw speed give him the advantage? The first few races of 2025 will play a pivotal role in determining the balance of power within Ferrari and setting the tone for the entire season. Beyond Ferrari, the entire grid is evolving. McLaren is pushing forward, Mercedes is desperate to return to form, and Red Bull is working hard to defend its dominance. Every team is bringing in upgrades, every driver is fine-tuning their approach, and each race will bring new surprises. This could turn out to be one of the most competitive F1 seasons in years, and Hamilton's move to Ferrari has added even more excitement to the championship fight. The fight for the championship is just about to heat up, and we'll be covering every major development, shocking twist, and dramatic moment as the battle for glory unfolds. If you want to stay up to date with all the exclusive insights, race analysis, and behind-the-scenes details, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The road to the title starts now, and with so much at stake, you won't want to miss a second of it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.